What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a new video for you. This is something people have been asking for. I've done in the past and it's been a while since I've done it, so this is going to be a review but also a comparison video. I know a lot of people seem to think that they would like to see comparisons, so I'm going to try to start doing that with some of my reviews. Is I'll review a new disc but compare it to some old ones that I've done before. So the new disc you've not seen, you might have seen me throw it a few times, is the Tākapu from RPM Discs. So this is a 2302 putter. Very P2-ish, just a little bit shallower. But I will be comparing it to, oh come on, the Envy from Axiom Discs. It's a 3302. And then also the Reko X, that is a 3302. So we will throw each one of these on every shot and give you some comparisons. But before we get into the video, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and ding the bell for me so you know when these videos come out. You're asking for them. I'm trying to give you what you want to see. I'll try to do some more challenge videos as well, because that seems to be another one that people want me to do. Cody just drove by yelling at me. He made the video. But yeah, so I put up a poll and people said reviews and challenge videos are the top things they want to see on the channel, so we will try. But let's get into it. Alright, so the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to start with the one that y'all have not seen on the channel yet, review-wise, and that's going to be the Tākapu. So I'll do 3 fan grips on this one, and then I'll fan grip the other ones as well, and just throw those. Just going for low power hyzers right now. This is hole 1 at Fraley, so maybe 170. And just so you know, I've got 2 premium plastics, a glow, a cosmic, and then this is the medium magma. The Envies, I have 3. I've got 2 premiums, a glow, a neutron, and a firm electron. And then the Rekos, I only have their K1, so that'll be the difference. So we'll go baseline first. Oh, not stretched yet. We'll go glow next. And cosmic. All very similar in flight. To me, the baseline of these actually feel like they start out more overstable than the premiums. We'll do Envies next. This is beat up. This is electron firm. Then we'll go glow. Oof. Once again, very consistent flights, all released with fan grip hyzers, and they all did about the same thing. So now let's do the Reko X's. Just 2 of these. I will say, rim profiles, the Reko X is very different from the Tākapu and the Envy. The Envy and the Tākapu are very similar. This has this very scoopy rim, which is not my favorite. Why? But it worked. They all have a very similar flight on the low power fan grip release. All just kind of go out and hold a hyzer the whole time. That is with the hyzer release, so it's to be expected. Look at that beard. It's like red looking right there. It's red anyways, but first thoughts off the first tee. Feel wise, the Tākapu and the Envy obviously are my favorite. The Reko X, both were very close to each other. Honestly, the groupings in the discs were all extremely consistent. The Reko X, both of them, I kind of yanked right. They were in the exact same spot, but all the Envies and the Tākapus were in the same place. And then the two Reko X's were side by side, like 20 feet to the right. So I don't know if that's a feel thing or what, but I definitely prefer the feel of the Envy and the Tākapu over the Reko X. My expectations is once I start powering up, I feel like the Envy has the most distance potential out of all of them. It's a little bit faster than the Tākapu, and so is the Reko X. I just don't know that the Reko X has as much glide. We will find out. I could be wrong about the Tākapu, and it could glide just as far, but I haven't really tried to throw it crazy far yet, so I know I can get an Envy pretty far. We're gonna go power grip now, hyzers. Not crazy hard throws yet. We're just gonna hit them on hyzers with more power. I am still trying to warm up. Pretty solid. So that's baseline. Now we'll go glow. Very similar. From what I've seen so far, I feel like this one's flippier than the other two, but we will see. Not when you baby it. All were very consistent. I just underthrew that last one because my mind already had preconceived thoughts on it. We will go Envy now. I threw that one a little bit harder than the others, but I don't know. It might have went a little bit further. It's hard to tell. We're gonna go Eclipse Glow next. That one I hit my chest, so it was a bad throw. I mean, it held it hyzer, but it was just a bad throw in general. I mean, that's what it was going to do. It was just going to go further. So, very consistent flights out of those, even though I threw one bad and one hit a leaf. Those are consistent. On to the Reko X's. There's two of them, so we'll do the same. Pretty good. The second one I didn't throw quite as hard as the first one, but it flew pretty good. So we'll go see, and I'll tell you where those ended up in relation to each other. All right, now we're going to take these putters and try some more power shots, starting with the Tākapus. These are going to be me just kind of throwing what I think I can get distance-wise out of them. No particular angle of release, more power. Oh, that's not it. Maybe a little angle sensitive. I gotta make sure I hit this one with a lot of hyzer. That's pretty decent. That one was a little too low for any distance. But we'll try the Envies next. Here we go. That was decent. We'll go glow. Oh, drilled the bench out there. One more. Those went on, beat the Tākapus just then. Reko X. That was okay. Not enough height on it to get that pan out though. That was decent. It just doesn't feel like it has as much glide as a Envy does. It can take some power or off-axis torque, obviously. Let's pick them. All right, so to my surprise, honestly, the furthest disc I had out there, out of those 3 molds, was the Tākapu by like 2 or 3 feet. Now, bear with me. I do know I can throw Envies further than what I've threw those, but they were all pretty similar distances. But I was pretty surprised to see that Tākapu can keep up with it. I will say they're probably a tad bit more angle sensitive or sensitive to a bad throw, like if you roll over on it. As you can see, I thought this one was going to be more torque resistant than it was. So when I went for that big throw, I put it on Anheuser, thinking that putting it high and on Annie it was going to pan out, and the one I threw, it just went straight to the ground. So it is a little bit more touchy, because the Envies, I know if I throw them like that, they're just going to hold a pan for a while. Might be the speed, but yeah, actually surprised that these got really good distance out of them, and I have to say it's my favorite putter from RPM so far. So, and just so you know, you can go to Throwmore Disc Golf Store in person, or their website will be in my description. If you want to try any RPM discs out, any of these discs I'm throwing really in these reviews, you can probably find them there. So tell them Daddy Delp sent you if you do go. I'm waiting for some people to clear the fairway, but so just so you know, right here, this is a Magma Medium. They've got a soft and a firm, I believe, and they also got strata. I don't know that I've thrown strata before, but this baseline is very grippy. It's stiff, but has just a little give to it, so it actually feels pretty good. So that's RPM's medium Magma. Very grippy. So that's more information for you to know. Their premium plastics are like Cosmic, Atomic. They've got this what they call Platinum, which is pretty much just like really awesome looking Atomic, from my understanding. And then they've got Glow. So yeah, the more you know. A little short. We'll go Glow next. Oh, get through. Well, that was a really bad throw, just to know. And that was very short. Now I'm going to go Envies. Ooh. We'll go Glow next. last but not least, the Reko X. That's it. Ooh. Stepped off the tee pad. Football. Alright, so that was the comparison of the Tākapu, the Envy, and the Reko X. Tākapu is RPM discs, Envy is Axiom discs, and Reko X is Kastaplast. So my final thoughts on all of these. For one, distance potential is pretty good with all of them, and very similar flights. I'd say the biggest difference between all the ones that I could find was the Tākapu is more angle sensitive. So the Envy and the Reko X are more naturally overstable. The Tākapu can be overstable if you throw it at a low speed, or if you are really good at not like overpowering your hyzers. The last throw that I did is where I can tell the most about that. So the Envy and the Reko X are just easy to power a hyzer. Ugh, look at that. Power a hyzer, and they hold that hyzer line. The Tākapus, what I noticed was whenever I hit them with the same power, I got this gentle kind of flip up a little bit that pushed and didn't get as far left, and it fell a little bit shorter. It was still in the circle along with the Envies and the Reko X's, but they were pin high or a little bit past the basket, and these were just a little bit shorter. Maybe if I figured these out a little bit better, I could change that. But that was what I noticed, was that once it came to putting torque on these, they do get a little bit more flip up than what those other two are. But I like the Tākapu quite a bit. I'm bagging it along with the Envy. I think they complement each other really well, and the rims are very similar. I'll show you. So there's a Envy. Let's put them like this. Envy and the Tākapu. Not crazy different, subtle differences in them, but they're close enough to where they're comfortable. And the Tākapu isn't deep, so I like that. So I'm throwing this more for my straighter shots now, or the ones that I'm putting flex on and getting to the right, or if I just want to throw an easy hyzer out with these, I'm throwing these. If I need something to penetrate really far forward on a hyzer but putter distance, I might still go for an Envy. But don't sleep on these. These are really nice. I like them. They're in my bag. I've got 2 or 3 in the bag right now, so I'm getting more used to them. I've thrown Envies for a little while now, so getting used to it. So give them a try. Reko X, I'm not hating on it at all. It's just the rim profile on it is not what I like, so that's why it wasn't like me praising it at the end. The flight of it is great. It's got the dump just like an Envy does. Those are the closest two in flight to each other, but I think the Envy has just a touch more glide, but not very much more. But it comes to comfort at that point. If I was choosing between them, it would be the Envy. So Reko X is good though. It's a good disc, just feel preference. But that's all I got. Till next time, guys. Peace.